Hey traders, hey my COT subscribers, hey to my family, hey to my millionaire, my billionaire colleagues. Hope you guys had a wonderful trading week. That we are on the COT Academy team. This is your boy Harlem, King COT, and we back with another video. So today's video, I just want to keep things simple, sweet, short, and legit with you guys. We're gonna be working on Q4 Tesla's Insight. You guys remember that what we shared on Q3 on Tesla. If you're new to my channel, I beg that you subscribe to the channel and that you go back to the playlist, our 2024 Insight and Review breakdowns, so you can see and understand what we've been talking about from the beginning of the year on our five pairs in our trading portfolio. So Tesla, we're going to continue where we left off. I want to keep things simple, sweet, and short with you guys. I repeat, if you're new to our channel, please go back to the playlist. But before you do that, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, sign up with the broker that we trade with and highly recommend. And far most importantly, welcome to the COT Academy team. We're grateful to have you as our subscriber and as one of our family members and colleagues. We look to working with you, we look to assisting you, and we're looking to grow with you and be better with you and more professional at 1%. So Tesla guys, you can clearly understand because now we're talking technicals and we're talking what might happen based on what happened, right? So Q3, you guys remember that we shared on Q3, I think it was in August, right? We shared that, okay, all we're now looking for is very simple. If Tesla doesn't violate our major support zone, if Tesla doesn't trade below our major support zone for Q3, then we're clearly looking forward for moves to the upside. And when you clearly see that price did fail to violate, or to just break below, like when you just want to make it simple, price failed to break out to the downside off of our support, major support zone. And obviously, every time price doesn't violate support, then it clearly gives you a sign that we're looking forward for moves to the upside, right? Same as resistance. If price doesn't violate above or break out up on our resistance, then that's when we're looking for those moves to the downside, right? So Tesla didn't violate, right? And what happened from there? Price had a clean push, an exhaustion phase, and a continuation push for Q3. So if you guys took this possible moves to the upside, good, like, just all the best to you. You one of a kind, you're the best trader, and you're a wonderful trader. You listen, you apply, and you most of all earn, right? So now that we understand that our Q3 was just a continuation to the upside, but based on how we're gonna base this, right? You can clearly see that our 2023, our December 2023 high, that price came back mid 2024. I think it was in July or June, right? Yeah, like early July. Price came back with a fail to violate. So this is our 2023 high that price has printed out, and price moved to the downside from the beginning of the year and continued to the upside. So we looked for price to violate our 262, our 260, 264-ish zone, right? But we now clearly understood that, okay, price failed to violate. But what happened from there? Price had a push to the downside, coming back to our word, coming back to our support, and this was Q3. We shared that if price doesn't violate below, or if price doesn't break below our support, then we anticipate those possible reversals to the upside. And when you look at it, price did have a clean up, down, and a continuation up. So when you now guys see that, okay, price still didn't violate our 260, 264-ish price mark, right? Price still didn't violate. We now have a possible triple top on our weekly, but when you're heading down to smaller time frames, that might be a clean resistance, right? So now that we're having a triple top or fail to violate our resistance, what's happening from there? Price pushes to the downside. So just to make you guys understand what we are going to be looking for Q3, for Q4, I mean, because now you can see that, okay, price is failing to violate and price is giving us more reactions below our resistance every time we come there, or let me just say our 260, 264-ish zone, right? If it happens that price continues to the upside from where it is and violates our zone, then that's when you can look for those moves to the upside. But if we fail to violate, then we're going to anticipate those moves again to the downside, a possible move to the downside based on what price is doing every time it reaches a certain zone, right? Again, if it happens that price pushes to the downside and comes to our support, based on how price has been failing to violate our support, then we're going to anticipate those moves to the upside. But if it happens that price gives us a violation, then that's when we're going to look forward for those possible continuations or reversals to the downside. But let's keep it simple, let's keep it sweet, and let's keep it short and legit. Like I said, right? If Tesla is failing to violate the resistance it's printing out, your 260, your 264 so it clearly gives you an indication that okay, that zone might be strong and price is failing to violate. What happens every time we get there? We get some type of reaction to the downside. So if it happens that I repeat, if it happens that price reaches that zone and gives us a reaction or a violation, then we're going to do what price is showing us. Again, if it happens that price pushes to the downside and does whatever that it does on our support zone, then we're going to do what price is showing us. But for now, we're just going to play the waiting game and see what price is going to show us on Q4. But without further ado, I appreciate the support, I appreciate the numbers, I appreciate everything that you guys are doing for me. We're growing, we're getting better, we're evolving, and we're most of all becoming 1% better like we're destined to be. Without further ado, the Sopo Hallam, King COT, and we're signing out.